everyone. Well, this happened to someone very close and dear to me, and I would just advise that please be very careful when people send money to you. And they say, please, can you help me send the money to Nigeria? Be very, very careful. So this particular individual, just to make ends meet, said, does this, I will send you money, and then when I send you money, you send the Naira, give the person the Naira equivalent in Nigeria. He's been doing it, no issues, no problem. Here comes somebody that knows him from Nigeria. It's someone that knows him from Nigeria. Says, hey, please, I have a friend that wants to send money home and all of that stuff, and please, we need your services. Okay, no problem. This person sent $2,000 to him. But this is what happened. He sent the Naira equivalent to the person. The person sends him $2,000, but the person that sent him the money was bearing a foreign name. He didn't ring a bell. He didn't ring a bell. Now, the phrase 6 months later, this person received a call. This person receives a call from the police. Yeah, in a different state entirely. A different state entirely. Like, hey, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. Somebody sent money from one account, it got into your account. I'm trying to say this because you made some statements about they know the paper trail, they follow the paper trail, this and that happened, blah, blah, blah. Then they called, and then I was like, like I didn't do anything illegal, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, Then the call came again. Before you knew it, it was court, a charge. Come and face court proceedings here. Actually, that person that reached out to him in Nigeria knew that that person that wanted to send the money was a presser. So that person told the other person that owns it, the Oyinbo that owns the money, to send money to this account. And that person will not send the money equivalent in Nigeria. Now, then he started going to court. Going to court. He spent over $8,000 on court proceedings. $8,000 to pay his lawyer. This is facts. For $2,000. And that $2,000 will have put a record on him. And he will not be able to walk for life here. Like his record is messed up.
So he can't get a job again.
Oh, it is in America, if you get a record, in quote, it's very, very challenging to get a job. Once they run your background check and they see that you have a record, that's it. You may not get a job. You can't get a decent job. You're done. Done. That's why at times, maybe some of our people that you see, and they're like, they know they work for America. What do they do? You understand? So you don't want any criminal record whatsoever. So now, the moral of the story is that when they went to court and everything, they agreed that this guy doesn't have a hand in it, doesn't know anything about the situation. But because the money passed through your account, you are liable for it. So aside the $8,000 that was paid to the lawyer fees and everything, he paid the complete $2,000 to the person that he got the money from, or whatever it is. And he now had to be on probation for like a year or something like that. Like you must not commit any single offense whatsoever. Like the tiniest of offenses. So that all of that record can be expunged.
Let me tell you what happened to a friend of mine there. Because all of you that are talking, no, it's not true. A very close friend of mine. The person sells cars. So person won't buy car for Nigeria. You understand what I tell you? Meanwhile, the person na Yahoo or na funny guy. In con they tell him MAGA for Yankee. Say make he pay the money to this. So for instance now, bongolee they sell car. But me, I be MAGA, I do runs. So instead of my MAGA to pay me money directly, I tell her to make he pay bongolee, so bongolee go ship the motor. So this person where they sell car, I'm selling car of $20,000. Person pay you $20,000. Now so he ship the motor. They still did the matter today. 5 years later, they are still on the matter. No explanation, no amount of lawyers. America will drag you.
I know what something that it freeze. You know what the US will do?
Mm-hmm.
They can actually, if it's that kind of thing, they can freeze the person's assets. You don't have access to your bank account. You don't have access to anything financial. Like anything fund, they freeze it. Like when they are doing, they just freeze everything. You know. So, but at the end of the day, that they freeze, that person from that day on, like all those, if you need, because I've actually used the person before. Oh, my people at home need something. Please, I'll give you the dollar equivalent here. A lot of people used to do it here. Like a lot, I don't know people that do it anymore. So that's why they say, you know, be very, very careful. Kind of like do your own due diligence and be